Roman here with Basic to Final. We've completed our startup and now we are ready to taxi. We're sitting here in the Gulf revetments and so we're ready to roll. So if I was the flight lead, I'd go ahead and call the Nellis ground and get going. But for our sake here, let's just pretend we're the number 2 guy. So we're just going to follow our flight lead. And so nose wheel steering is engaged. You can see the indicator light here. We'll add a little bit of power. Do a quick brake check. Brakes are working and we can continue our taxi. So let's say we're going to be doing a 03 right flex turnout. So we're going to be heading down here to the southeast EOR. We're going to stay 150 feet away from the aircraft in front of us, which will put him right here on the HUD as a good visual reference. No more than 20 knots on the straightaways, no more than 10 knots on turns, and if you're close to your max gross weight, you want to keep your turns a bit slower, like 5 knots, and you also want to do wider turning radiuses, but that's really not too terribly important. So we're here at the southeast EOR. We're going to enter the flow, follow this turn here. And we're going to enter the right flow. Now it'd be pretty cool if ED could get some marshallers and figurines here. With the new character rework, maybe that might end up happening someday. That'd be pretty cool. And if we were the number 2 guy, we would take this route right here. But it's just us today, so we'll go all the way down to the end. It's okay to overturn, because then when you turn out, you end up just fine. Roll forward and pop the brakes. Okay, next we'll configure for takeoff. We'll go position lights steady. Anti-collision going on. Flaps to 7 degrees for takeoff. And I should have put my taxi light back there, so I've already screwed up. But taxi lights on. And let's just double check here. I think we are configured. If you want to trim for takeoff, you can always hit that button there. But we are good to go. So let's assume we've got the taxi clearance, takeoff clearance. We're going to be exiting the EOR. And this is the Alpha taxiway. I should have mentioned that earlier. So we're entering 03 right on Alpha. Hold short line. They didn't tell us to, but I'm just checking. Don't see anybody out there. We do have one A10 in the pattern over there. If it's just us, we can take the middle. If I was the number 1 guy, I could line up on the left or the right. Doesn't really matter. The number 2 guy could stagger. We could keep rolling right now and go right into it, or we can do brake check. Run them up. Watching our EGT oil pressure, everything looks like it's in the green, and so we will brake release and start rolling. Airspeed's alive, keeping it in the center line. 80 knots, nose rear steering's coming off. Looking for VR, it's going to be about 126, so we'll start pitching back. Rotating. Holding the nose off the ground. Letting her fly away. Keeping it in the center, positive rate. Gears coming up. Flaps are coming up. And we can make our radio call. Nellis Tower Hog 1 airborne. And from here, we could go on and fly our route, do our departures, execute our mission. But that's all it really takes to get the Hog airborne. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be worth your time. If so, consider helping us out by liking, commenting, or subscribing below. It definitely helps to grow the channel. And again, we appreciate you watching. Thank you.